thumbnail. So, hello, I'm not dead. I'm here. I almost died. We'll get into that. I didn't almost die. Today I'm going to do a little get ready with me video of how you can do this. My everyday vintage pinup makeup. And while I'm doing that, I will let you know where the heck I've been and what's been going on. To make me absent. You'll understand once I get to that. Anyway, let's get right into the makeup. Sorry if you hear random knocking. There's a ghost. So I also don't have a voice. So I'm going to start off with, this was Glossier Priming Moisturizer. However, it's now this tiny little thing, so that much of that. Wow, my voice is really pathetic. Well, I guess that's a good transition to explain where I've been. So I actually tried to film this video 4 weeks ago, and in the middle of it, I got a knock on the door. Next, I'm going in with Glossier's SPF. I wasn't expecting anybody, so it was a little strange. I just assumed it was a building manager. I had no idea, maybe a package, but I looked at the people and it was my boyfriend. And he came to break up with me, so obviously I didn't get to finish filming. I also, by the way, answered the door with one eyebrow and foam rollers, so it was really glamorous. There's really no hard feelings. I laugh about it now. It's kind of funny. It's kind of one of those things that kind of had to happen. I was kind of feeling a little unhappy, so it worked out in the end. It's for the best. Just gonna spray a little bit of the Mario Badescu rose water. He's still a really good person. You don't have to go like harass him or anything. I didn't finish filming, and then by that point I had to just quickly get ready and go to therapy, which thankfully I had therapy that day. I feel like he did that on purpose. It was a really clean, cordial breakup. I mean, breakups are always horrible for both sides, so obviously it wasn't like great, but I'm in a very good place about it. I'm actually a lot happier and a lot of good things have been happening, so I have no complaints and no hard feelings. But it's just one of those things where I'm like, that kind of throws off my life. So now I like have to figure out where I'm gonna move this summer. For like maybe a week I freaked out that my life course has now changed when I thought it was going a specific way, which I think is scary in any situation. Next, I'm using my Glossier Perfecting Skin Tint. You'll see 90% Glossier in this video. For this, I literally just draw it on my face like 3D paint from when I was a kid. That's what the bottle reminds me of. This kind of just ensures I get most of the product on my face instead of like blended into my hand. I don't know, there's no real reason other than it's kind of fun. Obviously that threw me off a little bit, but I wouldn't say that's the main reason I haven't been making videos. I mean, that's one of the many. But that same day, I was thrown through a bunch of other hoops, positive hoops, going in with the Glossier Stretch Concealer. I got an email saying that I got a last minute audition for a play I really wanted to audition for. So I was really excited, and it was that same night. So I was like, okay, maybe this is a sign. I know like signs aren't real or whatever, but I mean, if I don't believe in some, then what's the point in existing, am I right? So I went and I nailed that audition and I felt great, and I had rehearsal that night, so I was surrounded by people that I love very much. Yeah, it was a pretty good day. I didn't really cry the first day because I had so much going on that I was like really excited about. So I only had one day of kind of mourning the relationship, and then I was okay. Next, you guessed it, Glossier Cloud Paint in Storm. I know you're supposed to use very little of this, but I'm crazy and like to go ham, and I love the look of a lot of blush. Oh shit, that was too much. That was all in well, and I was in a good place with the breakup, and I decided to start dating, and that's been going really well. The good thing about this is that it blends out, adding a touch of highlight with the Glossier Halo Scope. I'm in the stage where I'm just really excited to be single and alone again because I've been able to accomplish a lot. Regarding the play that I auditioned for, I actually got a call back for that, and I made it through all 3 rounds. And now we're in the waiting period. I'm not sure if I got it, but I did really well and I was really proud of myself. Then also that same day, I was confirmed for another commercial that I shot that week. Then now I have another shoot tomorrow, so I've just been thankfully really busy. Breakups are always easier if I have distractions, things that I'm excited about, new people I'm excited about. Now I'm gonna take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in Auburn. So all was going well, and I was like, you know what, cool. I'm in a really good place. And then I got strep throat. I started having just like a touch of a sore throat about a week and a half ago. It was on a Sunday. I was at rehearsal and I immediately was like, no, please no. Because once you get that like little tickle in your throat, then you know it's all hell from here. I was super worried about that. I tried to keep drinking water because that's all I could really do at rehearsal. And then I went home. Trying to sleep was just like the worst because it got so much worse and it was just so painful all night to swallow. Exist. Wow, I look so weird with the middle part. Hello. I was in so much pain and it felt like my throat was just like closed, like swollen shut. And I was supposed to have a shoot with friends that morning, but I told them, like, I'm so sorry. There's no way I can perform or even leave bed today. I ended up going to rehearsal that night and suffered through it. But my director's amazing and wanted me to take care of myself, obviously. So I sat out of some bigger numbers. Painkillers were really helping. And my castmate brought me lozenges, which was so sweet. Then that night it was the same thing. And the next day it was the same thing. And I was just suffering. And all I wanted was a smoothie. I braved the open world and got my smoothie. But even the smoothie was just like so painful to swallow. Yeah, make your jokes. I did enough that week. So I was cooped up inside again, and I decided to treat myself to the original Spyro trilogy because I knew I'd be stuck inside. I beat the first two, I'm almost done with the third one. Then I was just like so miserable. My mom ordered me some groceries because I didn't really have any soup and helped me get a doctor's appointment because I just could not live like that anymore. Next I'm going in with boy brow. So went to urgent care, did a swab, which is just the worst when your throat is sore. And also my gag reflex is like really bad. Haha, yeah, I make more jokes, okay. But I'm glad they did because they told me like within 5 minutes, yeah, you have strep. I didn't know you could do it that quickly. I thought it would have to take 24 hours or something, which was good news. I mean, it's horrible news because strep is the worst. But I had diagnosis and they gave me penicillin. I get strep maybe once every 2 years. It's really not fun. So I picked up my medication. He also gave me a bunch of painkillers and I felt better almost instantly. So that was such a relief. It was nice to be able to sleep for once without being in pain. I'm just going in with this Kat Von D palette. There's nothing in there, so I'm going with the second best one, which is this. I like to just put a nude wash of color all over my eyes to kind of prepare them for winged eyeliner. I just had to be in bed for the next 2 days because I was still contagious. So I didn't go to rehearsal that evening, but I'm sure they were all very happy about that. And I stayed in and played Spyro. And I'm still recovering, clearly. It's all up from here. Next is the best eyeliner, NYX Epic Ink. Other than that, I've really been rehearsing for my show. I've talked about it before. It's called Love and Pride the Musical. We are doing our spring tour at the moment. We did our fall production last year in October. I'm playing the same character, but we're doing the entire production this time. Last time was just Act 1. I have a lot more stage time and I have my own song. It's just really great. And I've been making costume pieces, but it's just been taking up a lot of my time in a good way. A combination of all of those factors is where I've been. But I am back. I've had my time. I've barely even been active on Instagram, to be honest. That's how you know I needed a second. Those of you who don't know and couldn't already tell, I do winged eyeliner every day, and I have been for probably 10 years or more. Started off very bad. Anyway, if you've stuck around and been patient these last few weeks with me, really appreciate it. I'm going in with mascara now. Urban Decay Perversion. You know, sometimes I get really stressed out about everything, but I know that I wouldn't be able to have handled everything as well as I have if I didn't have therapy, and I'm very thankful for that. I'm gonna make another video dedicated to my experience with therapy. Been in therapy for nearly 15 years now. Not consistently, but now I'm consistent and I go every week. If that's something you're interested in, let me know because I really want to talk about it and how it's been helpful for me and if it can be helpful for you if you have the access. I know that is a privilege for sure. Not everyone is able to do that, but if you have the access and ability, I think everyone can benefit from it. I'm just going over this mascara with Glossier Lash Slick, and it's perfect for bottom lashes. Now I'm going to go in with a red lip liner by NYX. Also, besides therapy, a huge shout out to, it's kind of hard to talk while I'm doing this, but I'm doing it anyway. A huge shout out to my friends. Everyone has been amazing. So amazing. You really don't know how many friends you have until you go through a big breakup or are sick, which I had both of those things. I'm just so freaking lucky with the people that I have in my life. Lips are dry. I'm gonna go over with the balm. I'm gonna use glossierbalm.com in coconut. Yep, coconutbalm.com. Anyone that's reached out and hung out with me, the weirdest part about transitioning from a serious relationship to being single is just all the time you have, especially when it's longish distance like mine was, because I would spend every single weekend in the South Bay, and now I'm here, and so it's like, what do I do? My friends have been amazing. You all know who you are. You've been just incredible talking to me and listening to me. Anyway, I love you all very much. Now I'm going over with liquid lipstick. The one I'm using is Kat Von D's Everlasting liquid lipstick or whatever. I'm not like super about Kat Von D and her anti-vaxxerness, but this color was the closest to what I was looking for, and she's still cruelty free, which is something I can get behind. And this is the part where I decide my eyeliner is not good enough and I go over it again and make it ridiculous. So for the false lashes, I'm going to use Duo Lash Glue. This one's amazing. It has like this nib at the end. So I'm just using these Ardell Faux Mink Demi Wispies, and I've trimmed them and used them a million times, so they're kind of gross, but what can you do? Ladies balling on a budget. I'm struggling with this one. It usually isn't this difficult. Anyway, there's a lot of exciting stuff going on. I'm not going anywhere. I'm still making videos. I have another one planned. But if you have any suggestions, please do let me know. I'm always happy to take ideas. Just gonna add some final touches. I like to emphasize my moles and freckles a bit, just using the Anastasia Dip Brow again. I have all of these moles, they're just a light. Same with the freckles. It's winter time, so gotta fake it till you make it. So far, 2019's pretty good. I really don't have any complaints. I mean, obviously some rough stuff has happened, but it's been overwhelmingly mostly good things, and I'm very, very thankful for that. And only more good things are going to come. Also, next week is Valentine's Day, and that is my favorite holiday. Even though I'm not in a relationship at the moment, I still love Valentine's Day. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching me get ready and give you an update on where the heck I've been. If you like this video, please subscribe. I make videos about vintage, minimalism, and mental health. If you like any or all of those, this channel may be for you. Also, leave a comment down below letting me know what you've been up to so far this year. I'm always curious how people's years are going, even though it's only February, but also if you could please give me a thumbs up. It means the world to me, and I will see you for the next video. I